Let's go.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for waiting patiently. I know you guys. We set 7 o'clock. It's just a couple of things. Vishnu had to just do a couple of submissions. Urgent. Life matters.
That's
Life.
most important.
That is important. I know you guys can wait, but some submissions, some applications, we just have to do it urgently. So we just wrapped it up, finished it up. So we
Now
all
there is
good
no
now.
interruption now.
Now no interruptions.
Yes.
All the time for you guys. So thank you so much for putting in your questions. I also wanted to just let you know that because we have a lot of questions coming in, we go on first come first serve basis. So whoever puts in the question first, we ask the question. So make sure you ask your questions before the timer runs out, before our team says time out. So make sure you put in your questions. We have an amazing live session that is gonna be amazing. Like I have a lot of people have asked us questions. A lot of people have doubts with the whole PNP. You want to start it off?
Okay, let me just do a little bit
just
of
say hi to them at
hi,
least.
hi. Sorry, it was just a busiest day ever, and it's again we are all set for the weekend now.
Weekends,
Okay.
weekend vibes already started in. So
Perfect, guys. So let me request you one thing. Whenever you're putting a question, please do not spam it. Put question only one time. That's first thing. Second thing, before you put a question, please put your first name that we can able to pronounce because on social media name it might be different. So please, first name dash put your question. Please do not spam. If we see noticing a lot of questions same, we may need to delete it. So you may lose your queue for the question. So please respect everyone. Just put one time, wait for it. We definitely gonna give an answer. And one more last important thing, like you see that this tagline there, it's all about the PNP. So if you have any doubts, question related to PNP, that is gonna be the priority. Unfortunately, any other question may get skipped. And if we get time, definitely we will get back
at
to
the
it.
end, we'll get back to it if we do have time. But for now, our main focus is to stay on the PNP questions because PNP is a very big, broad
Yes.
spectrum of. There's a whole lot of questions, a lot of specifics we have to go into. So it could take time. So that's why we want to just focus on the PNP type questions. Vishnu, I think one of the biggest questions everyone has who is watching us live right now is what is happening with the PNP draws?
Okay, let me tell you one thing.
It is like halfway down the year, honestly. Now even June starting next week onwards, like still no draws.
Again, I believe there might be some changes will be coming up. Recent changes more about preventing the fraud, having the different portal for the employer. Again, what most of the immigration streams are looking into is to crack down the fraud or the misrepresentation kind of a documentation, and that is something which you are more keen on. But yes, not but not having the draws is really concerning at this point. But what I can tell you at this point is it will start soon for sure,
Okay.
especially international student in demand stream, foreign worker job offer stream, and one of the most important, the skilled and the human capital. It should resume because there is almost 11,000 applications are there yet to release. So if you are the one who is waiting from long time and you are already having a good score in the PNP, just stick on. Yeah, it is really painful that if someone's work permit's about to expire, but once it start, there might be very good vibes going on everywhere. Everyone will be flowing back to Ontario, and trust me, that day will be coming very soon.
I know. And before, guys, one more thing, because this is a PNP related live, make sure you mention which province you're also from in your question, because all the factors. I think it matters which province you're
Yes.
from, right? Also, let us know where you're joining in. We want to know where you are, and for all those people watching us on different social medias, guys, join us on YouTube. If there's any friends of yours who need help with PNP or is stuck at some point and not sure about their next decision, make sure you send this video to them as well. Yeah,
And let me
you
make
can
one
hear
more
it.
comment there. If you are watching us on Instagram, please jump on the YouTube because it's a YouTube live. The Instagram live will not be for a long time. But if you're asking any question specifically with the knockout related, I need to know two things. One, do you have an employer? Yes or no? And second, the province you are trying to get PNP through. These two things are very important before you even put a question. So if you wanted to know about, like I see one of the question which says that Edwin is asking that any hope for 42201. Again, I want to know that do you have an employer support and which province you are in so that I can able to answer better.
Yeah.
So let's start today's session.
Let's go one by one.
Let's go.
All right, let's go. So we have Prudvi. Okay, it's Prudvi. Sorry, my bad, Prudvi. Okay, Prudvi has asked, can you explain something about CEC draws? First question. So, what do you want to give it the answer?
Okay.
I don't want to embarrass myself because I asked the question. Now let's go.
Okay, Prithvi, like again, your question is somewhere it's not correct because now if you're looking into the CEC draw in January and February, there were 3 draws for CEC already happened. Now the last draw came in recent in the month of May. So if you're looking into this year itself, there was 4 specific CEC specific draw already happened. The lowest CRS point for the CEC for this year is 521, which came around 2 times, 523 and 521. And my buddy is still waiting for it in 521.
One day.
So it's waiting. But yeah, soon if anyone sitting on more than 500, I'm very positive on this thing that yes, if you notice into recent regulation. Now, once again, if you look into 2024 time, everyone was started to put like controlling the temporary residents. It was going very hard on the temporary resident. But now the recent change, the change which came in last 2 days, that is showing you one thing that again, Canadian government started to understand that their whole economy is depend upon the temporary residents. So that's why now the PNP is now changing. Now the federal government, they have put the public policy. So again, yes, it will start. Definitely those individuals who are sitting on a higher CRS point will get a PR. Just we have to wait. But in between, if there is any hope that you can able to increase your CRS point, please do that. And one of the most important thing is improving your IELTS, CELPIP or PT, or learning French. If you can get if you can get NCLC level 7, definitely that is an extra point to get an easy PR in 2025.
All right. And also one thing to note, we did have a PNP session video which we had recorded yesterday.
Midnight.
At midnight at 12:45 a.m. and it went up to 2 a.m. I guess yesterday. So
Yesterday night I slept like around yesterday night. Today morning I
Today
slept around like 5 a.m. Woke up at 8 a.m. and that's why I'm not in my 100% today. But hopefully the live will be going good.
But yeah, I wanted to say the video is coming out, and a lot of those questions which we asked were based on people who have commented on one of our stories and people who have inputted their questions as well. So don't miss it out. That video is also coming up very soon. It's going to be very informative, especially I think we spoke a lot about the PNPs and
Yes.
we went in depth one by one. There was a lot of fascinating questions we had. We asked Vishnu everything. That was amazing. So that's also coming up soon.
Coming next 1 week, my team is now doing the production release out. So once it's done, you can see that. So please press the bell icon so that whenever we put any reels or any videos, you will get the first notification on that.
Yeah.
And stay away from the rumors in the meantime.
Yeah, now that you're on YouTube, click ping, bell icon. All right, let's go. We have Prabhat Gautam who has asked, I'm working in a tier 4 OINP skill in-demand job for 1 year and have 1.8 years of PGWP left. What should I do now? Or if in case general category gets removed, what should I do then?
Okay, Prabhat, one thing, the in-demand stream, the knock code is added last year because once again, that is the knock codes where less people used to work. International community, I'm specifically talking about that. So definitely, if you are the one who is already having a good employer support, you're qualified under the in-demand stream, your PNP point is around 34 or 35, I would say just stick on. I understand anything can happen. I'm no one to say that it will happen or it will not happen. But trust me, the in-demand stream has a very high possibility to get the PNP nomination just because of one reason, that is less competition. You can correlate that if you're looking into a tier 4 and 5, how many people are literally working in tier 4 and 5? Second, those knock codes which are already in demand, how many people are working? Third, it need to be outside GTA. Fourth, the employer has to support it. Fifth, the employer has to pay the median wage.
Yeah.
So it's not that easy to fill into that eligibility criteria. So Prabhat, if you are the one who is in demand stream, 34, 35 points, brother, stay positive, wait for it. But yes, if you wanted to rule out or find out some other options, definitely you can try to look into based upon your profile just for a backup. But in demand is a really high probability pathway as of 2025 to get the PR.
And if you get your answers cleared out,
Give a thumbs up so
Let
that
us know.
I know that you got the answer what you're
and any
looking for.
input, like if our volume is less, or if you want us to like move closer or ask this question, put it in the comments. We're gonna get to you guys. All right, we have Arsh Mehri who has asked, I'm working as a welder in a large trucking company. Can I use this experience for OINP skilled trade stream? And does our wage rate matter in OINP? And before you say the answer, Vishnu, we have your question in our video recorded yesterday. We did look into your question. I felt like that was an amazing question. I did ask Vishnu. He has given the answer, but you want to tell the answer now,
Okay, so
or
now
you
the
want to
point
make
is-
him wait for the video?
Okay, so Arsh, we are going to be putting that video soon up because I have explained that for at least for 4 to 5 minutes. I have give all the explanation with the rationale behind it. So I would say you can wait, but in short,
Give him an in-short answer.
In-short, yeah, definitely.
Poor guy, he came
so
over.
Arsh, one thing which I would like to know is, first of all, that what is a knock code?
Yeah.
Because now when you're looking into the welder in a large trucking company don't have a welders. Yeah, manufacturing may be having the welder title. So first you need to rule out that if you have a duties which is matching with the knock code. Second thing, do you have an employer support? If you have an employer support, then you have other pathways too. But if not, then again, you don't need to worry because already you are in the skilled trade worker stream. That is the possible way to get the PR. But once again, as an end note, if you're looking for skilled trade worker stream, it all depends upon the CRS point. So some things here and there, but yes, if you're a welder, knock code, you have a good possibility to get a PR in 2025.
That's amazing. I hope your answer was. I hope you got your answer. We have Carl Abu who was asked, new changes in OINP, will that affect for a PSW job?
Okay, so first of all, there is no change in OINP. Let me make it very clear. Again, we have did a detailed video on this yesterday.
And one more thing I had to add on to it, Vishnu. I think I had a lot of people who asked us on WhatsApp as well, what is the new change in master stream in OINP as well?
I also don't know about that.
Okay.
I didn't see anything with the master stream till now. I didn't get update on that. But one thing about the OINP which recently came, and again, this is proposed one, it is yet to implement. It's more about to prevent the fraud. So the OINP really wanted to have a separate portal for the employer, face-to-face interview, maybe from is something which will be coming in the picture.
Okay.
And they are focusing more on, once again, the same kind of thing what you can see on category-based express entry draw, what you can see on the PNP, AIP, RCIP, that those sectors which are priority will be getting the higher weightage now. So if you are the one who is already working in healthcare, you're working in skilled, you're working in a transportation, logistic, definitely you guys are already on a high demand job, not just for the express entry, but for PNP also. But yeah, if you are working in a white collar job or a food industry or service industry, it's not a good news because now PNP, specifically Ontario PNP, may also change in future. I'm using may because there's nothing 100% at this point. It's all proposed, not yet, speculations, not yet implemented. So nothing as of today, which I see you should be concerning about if you are already in the PNP stream.
We have one of the comments which has said, Vishnu, talk about other provinces from Elisha. Elisha, asking your questions about different province, we will answer it. We are just gonna go one by one of people on the questions that's been asked. So definitely we want to cover into other provinces. A lot of you guys even asked questions about different province related questions. We will answer it. We're gonna go through it one by one. Let's go. So we have the next question from Naman, who has asked, I'm working as a meat cutter, retailed, applied under OINP in demand skill stream. Any idea about the draw? My score is around 34 points.
So, Naman, you are working as a meat cutter retail, tier 4, good possibility to going under the in-demand stream because once again, it's one of the rarest knock code where most of the people are not working at this point. If someone say that welder, PSW or healthcare, those are the most common thing. But think about how many people are working as a retail butcher, very less. But if possible, what my recommendation to you would be, look into the knock code of the butcher. So right now you are working as a meat
cutter.
A meat cutter. if possible, like meat cutter and butcher, it's almost the one or the same. But if you can able to match your duties with butcher, or like those people who just, even the retail, if there is like you cut the meat, put it for display, make it proper slice as per the customer order, that goes under butcher, which can take you under category based express entry draw, which is last year all the draws was less than 400 points. Very easy to get a PR even through express entry, category based express entry draw. It fall under skilled trade worker stream.
Got it.
It fall under, definitely you're already in demand, but it's a totally different knock code. But sure, I did had one of the client who is working in, I believe Showbiz.
Showbiz, yeah.
So he was also going under the same one. Employer is not supportive. We requested him to go and talk to the supervisor. He got the title as a butcher. So again, not the title, duties as a butcher. So as soon as you get the duties as a butcher, you are easily qualified into the express entry, then category base, then skilled, which has the highest possibility of getting a PR and fastest way to get the PR, I would say, rather than waiting for the in-demand stream. But yeah, if you're already in demand, good, don't worry.
I think one of the biggest misunderstanding people have is like right now when you said about Sobeys, everyone thinks like meat cutter is only for like factory kind of jobs and all, right?
Yeah.
But no one thinks about even if you're working in a retail store.
Oh yeah.
And like if you have the responsibilities matching to that, you can even claim points for that
Yes.
as well.
So the normal thing or the common notion between the international community or the Canadian employer is they just put the job title, Google, and whatever Google says, they just copy paste the same thing. But now, in immigration, it's all about the knock code. It's all about the duties. So if you look into the duties, if you are the person who is doing the duties as per the butcher, guess what? You are going into express entry. The most fastest way to get the PR right now or every time was express entry, and especially if you go as a butcher,
Yeah.
category based express entry. Last year there was 2 to 3 draws. I have 2 clients who got just one of the person was just completed 12th, having around 7 CLB 7, sitting around 390 points, got a PR. His roommate was a master's holder, had an experience back home, have a 1 year of experience here, sitting around 490 points. He's still waiting for the draw. He now completed 2 years of experience. He's sitting around 520 something. But guess what? The person who came after 12th, working as a butcher, already a PR. So again, you are in a very good stream.
Yeah.
Look into that. What are the other options you have? If you want to discuss more about it, call us. You can contact any other immigration firm. Show your profile so that they can tell you exactly what can be done.
Awesome. That was a good explanation. I don't think you can explain it better than that. We have another question from Listen Me. Hi, Listen Me. We have questions. It says, so what are the current chances of receiving NOI through the OINP? Is it true that the processing time for OINP has increased recently? If so, what is the average wait time now?
Listen me. Her name says that what you should do.
You should listen.
Listen. Okay. Nice name. But again, please guys, put your first name and then put the question so that we can address you properly. So to listen me, 3 questions she asked. First of all, the current chances of receiving the NOI. Through the OINP. Once again, depending upon which stream, what is your points, and depending on when the draw will come, it will determine that what are the possibilities. Second question you're asking that is it true processing time for OINP is increased recently? Answer is yes, it's not recently. From 2024 February onwards, all the express entry based PNP is taking I do have clients who are literally waiting for almost 1 year under the human capital priority stream, IT. Very common. Even I do have a clients who are submitted for the in-demand and international student in the month of May and June. Still they are waiting. So yes, already from 2024, all the processing time is now delayed significantly. It may change because now there is no draw happening at this point, which will make the backlog less. And once the backlog will go down, definitely we are hoping that it will help to decrease the processing time. And your third question is so what is the average wait time now? Again, if you're looking for PNP in any province, you should consider at least like somewhere from, I would say, like 1.5 to 2.5 years. That's a usual processing time with the OINP or any PNP at this 2025 May.
That's a huge, big question, but yeah, I think OINP is OINP, and even I'm not being specific to just OINP, but the whole draws and for PNP not coming is kind of like making a lot of people like worried, tensed,
Yes,
especially people whose work permit is expiring so soon. All right, we have Arsh Maru has asked, can we we use remote foreign work experience and Canadian experience at same time in express entry profile.
Foreign work experience at Canada.
Basically creating
Arsh. So yes, definitely that is possible. Again, you're going through Express Entry. In Express Entry, you can put your foreign work experience and Canadian work experience. You can put that. The system calculate the points, and definitely it will get you the point at the same time.
All right. Prabhat Gautam has asked, after doing 6 months of PSW program from Ontario and having 3 years of PGWP left, what should be my strategy for PR? Change province, RCIP? I don't have any foreign work experience.
So hi Prabhat. I really need to know your background first because, like I said, what you have studied, what is your background, why you did PSW. That's my first question. But if you already have a job as a PSW, then you may just need to get anyhow 1 year of experience. If you have a degree, then you have a multiple options like going into CEC, human capital. You can go under category-based express entry draw. There are options, but now, as you said, you have 3 years of postgrad work permit. If you plan now, definitely you can have a better possibility to get the PR. But please go to any immigration firm and try to get your profile evaluated so that anyone who can look into your profile and guide you and tell you that exactly what you should do to get the PR.
Wow, that's good. So Gaurav, right?
Yeah, Gaurav.
Gaurav, let's go with Gaurav. Gaurav Sharma has a question. You think due to these new OINP rules, the processing times will get better?
Definitely. So, but now once again, first of all, the OINP has to start. Yes, because now one of the common sense kind of thing or logical thing behind increasing processing time is one, if a lot of applications are going, or second, if the team, the OINP team is less or they fired someone or they have less manpower to analyze the applications. Right now, most commonly what might have happened, as per my understanding is, last year there was a good number of OINP draws and there might be a staff shortage, which we might have seen some of the news channels. Maybe that is the reason why it went to increase processing time. But now as we see that from last 4-5 months, like I believe the last PNP draw came in somewhere in last October, November. So it's been now good 6 months time. OINP has already got where they have reduced the backlogs. Definitely once it start, we can expect to have less processing time and faster decision like it was before in 2023, 2022 time.
Okay.
So that's for Gaurav.
All right. We have
Edwin already done.
Prabhat is done. Hannah, we saw your question, Hannah. We about the SOWP. We are gonna come back to it if we have time at the end, but we will definitely come back to it, right?
Dinesh.
Edwin. Vinod,
Edwin
you
is
already
done.
did
Yes.
Edwin. All
Mohit.
right. Mohit me says, I am working in Mr. Lube as a technician. So for the skill trade, am I qualified? I have a 6 months of experience.
So hi Mohit. First of all, the technician job which you are doing right now, it's somewhere it need a license or a background. Please look into the NOC code, look into that whether you are getting fulfill all the eligibility as per the employment requirement. There are some of the loopholes in that. Better I don't explain that on the YouTube. It's not good. So if you want to explore that, definitely call me so that we can talk about it. But yes, in short, the technician, when you're looking into that, you always need to look into the employment requirement. And if it needs certification or it needs certain like a qualification, if you have that, definitely you can able to go into the skilled trade worker stream. But if not, then you have to be careful.
All right. We have Dinesh Kumar who says, "Hi, I'm working as a cook. I do have an employer and I'm in Saskatchewan. But he wants to know if it's a good option to be in as a cook in for any PNP options."
So hi Dinesh. One thing about in general about the Canadian immigration at this point is, which I'm repeating myself in every video, every interview at this point is, please stay away from food industry or the service industry. The reason for that is, you might have seen cook is added to the category-based express entry. I would say this is the bait which CIC has put so that people will go back to the restaurant industry. Because other than that, if you're looking into the PNP, you're looking into the RCIP, AIP, any other pathways, it's not supportive for the food industry at this point. So once again, if Dinesh, you are already have a good employer, you are already working there as cook and he's paying you really good, I would say, yeah, it's a good job where you can stick on. If your work permit's about to expire, your employer can help you to get an LMI. But if you're looking for a PR, you need to be very specific about which pathway you're going through, what is your CRS, like what is your PNP points. Plus, you need to look into that in last 1 year, whether that particular stream reached to that point level or not. In Saskatchewan, many things are changing. So again, it's just my point of view, which I say that to my clients, stay away from the food industry and service. But if you have a good employer, stick on there, explore other options.
Next, I think we have Danny who has asked, what's the chances of low score trades person as most cooks have higher score?
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Like, what is the chance of a low
Please restart.
scored?
Okay, something happened.
No, we're just restarting. It's okay. The audio is still there.
Okay, audio there.
Okay. What is the chance of a low score trade draw as most of the cooks are on a higher CRS score?
I don't think there will be less point for the category-based express entry draw. Again, when you're talking about the skilled trade worker stream, it's a totally different stream. The skilled trade in category-based express entry, totally different stream. Right now, the cook which is added, that is under the category-based express entry draw,
Okay.
where the last year highest point was 433. As soon as now the cook is added to this, definitely I'm like from the start of the year, I'm just telling you this, that the score will not be coming less than 480. Even if it comes, then definitely the healthcare and other streams will be having a way more less like higher probability than the skilled trade. But this time the skilled trade is literally ruined up with by just adding one knockout, that is cook. That's my personal opinion.
I think they're gonna like if another skilled person ever sees a cook person, they're gonna have so much hatred. Like because they added the cook into the skill stream.
That's literally ruined that whole system. Because till last year, it was very specific knockcode. You are meeting there, 433, 420, it's a beautiful thing. Because those are the skill which is required by Canada.
Was welding and skilled as well?
Yeah.
And they was
433.
very specific with calling welding knocks.
Yeah.
But now
But
they
skilled
added,
trade removed it, welders. But the category base called the welders. So once again, it is good, but right now, if your CRS point is more than 480, 490, then only the skilled trade or category based express entry draw is good as per the recent draws. It may change it down the future. We need to see it.
All right, we have another question from, I believe it's Akshay. Is there any chance for in-demand stream soon? I have a job offer who supports me in GTA and is in Kingston. Which will you prefer?
I don't prefer, Akshay, because now the point is, if you're looking for in-demand stream, brother, I hope you know that you need to get a job which is outside GTA. So, to be honest, if you are looking for in-demand stream PNP, unfortunately, if you even work in GTA, it is not going to help you. Yeah, if you work outside GTA, your employer is supportive, and if you are meeting around 34, 35 points, then you have a good probability. 35 is a beautiful score, 34 is good, but now on 34, there are a good number of people already sitting on. 35 point is a brilliant score at this point in demand.
All right, we have Reshma Elsa who has asked, hi Reshma, says, hi, is there any way for civil engineers who have 1 year Canadian experience but no support for employer job offer stream?
Now, the civil engineer is the licensed job. So Reshma, I hope you have a license to work as a civil engineer. If you do have a license as a civil engineer, once again, you need to look into express entry based pathway, which can be CEC, category based express entry draw, if it comes under the STEM category, which was last year. This year, I'm not sure because I do not even have a client under the STEM category this time. So again, that's a thing, that's a reality. But again, for you, express entry, you'll try to get the maximum CRS point you can. That is a good thing which you can able to do.
All right, we have Alan from Prince Edward Province. Oh, we spoke a lot about Prince Edward yesterday's video. All right, how do federal PNP works? I do have supporting employer, designated employer under NOC code 62020.
So 62020, I believe it's a supervisory, food service supervisor. Okay, I don't want it to demotivate you, Alan, but trust me, like I am mentioning in this video also repeatedly, we have did a huge video where the segment covering the Prince Edward Island. It would be coming out in next 1 week, less than 1 week it should be coming out. There you can able to understand about what is the current scenario with the Prince Edward Island specifically. But let me tell you one thing, you are even looking into the federal, you're looking into provincial, because you're in a food industry, it's not a safe zone at this point. you should try to look into other options. But yeah, if you have a good experience from back home, you are sitting on a very good CRS point, you have an experience here, you are sitting around 500 plus CRS point, then it is a good option under the express entry. But PNP wise or AIP wise, I don't recommend anyone to stick with the food industry knock code, especially food service supervisor. Everyone can able to get it easily and very difficult to get a PR at this point.
Unless Prince Edward Island is good for something, which he's also mentioned in the next video.
So again, the video is explaining about each and every province, so just wait for
Yeah,
that.
especially for people residing over there, you need to listen to that video. All right, let's go ahead. Divega Mercy Kunyu has asked, "Hi, I'm in Ontario right now. Graduated 7 months, not getting any tier 0 this thing. What province do you recommend for someone like me?" Oh, my question came in. Yeah.
So
you can ask.
Divega, I got your question. So once again, the video which will be coming out explaining about the Yukon also. Let me but make it very simple answer for you for your question is, moving the province never guarantee PR to anyone. It's hard, but that's a reality. You need to find an employer. If you have an employer, then yes, they can able to support you with the PNP. So one thing which you have to look into is not that you have to move to Yukon, but you need to find which employer is there anywhere across Canada who is genuine, who really wanted to help you with the PR. There you need to find out that how that particular employer will able to help you with the PR or PNP pathways. So once again, moving to Yukon, don't give a guarantee, but if you even have an employer in Ontario who is ready to support, you can get a PR being in your same city where you're right now.
I think we have a follow-up question to Reshma's question is from Varaprasad, who has asked, what about IT sector PNP tech draw for OINP?
Should be coming up, must be coming up, supposed to be coming up, but yet no draws. So once again, it is really good. Like human capital has a very high promising last year. Only 460 to 480 was the bracket where a lot of people got an invitation, got a 600 points. But the negative side about that is it's not happening in 2025. So yeah, we need to wait. Once it comes, definitely if your score is in that bracket, or it might be a little bit more this time because there are a lot of people who are waiting for the draw. We need to wait and watch, but yeah, stick on with it. Human capital is a really good string.
All right, Edwin Vinod, I think he made a revised question. He's like, "Hey, I'm outside GTA and I have almost 2 years of experience in NOC 42201. Is there any hope?"
Definitely, bro. It's 42201, social service worker. If you have a 2 years of experience, try to improve your IELTS score. You could have received the PR last year. If you could have, even if you came after degree, if you don't even have any experience from back home, when you completed your 1 year of experience, if you could have got a CLB 9, you might be sitting around 467 points. He would have got a PR last year. But again, in human capital priority stream also, the healthcare draw comes. So to you, if you are under 42201, if you are outside GTA, it doesn't matter, but you should try to improve your IELTS, try to get the maximum CRS point you can, because you have option like CEC, category based express entry draw, and other PNPs if you get a better employer in the same knock code.
Vishnu, I have a question. Now that all of these PNP draws are taking so much time, do you think it's still a viable or sustainable option for people to still look for PNPs or wait for OINP draws?
Now, let me give you an example on that. For example, you are going for a drive and you wanted to eat biryani, but next 50 kilometers, there is no biryani store. There is only Tim Horton. Okay. Will you go and have Tim Horton burgers because you're hungry, or you will withhold and you will go drive 50 kilometers and have a biryani?
The answer is going to be Tim Hortons.
Yeah. So that's the same thing. Like again, PNP is one of the most easiest pathway to get the PR. Yes, there is no draw coming. Yes, the processing time is more, but still it is one of the most practical, easiest option as of today. So once again, don't rule it out. Keep it as a backup option.
Okay, follow-up question from Akshay. I think I'm still thinking of the biryani. I got lost there with the biryani, all right?
No, we are doing barbecue tonight.
We're going barbecue, right? We have Akshay who has asked a follow-up, who is like, "Hi, my employer. I have my employer who supports me for the NOC, social and community service home support worker, which is in GTA. Being inside GTA, will that have an issue?"
So if you are working as a community worker, again, 42201 or 33102 in both the knock code, If your employer is supportive, you can definitely go through international student job offer stream, or if you have more than 2 years of experience, you can go through something called as a foreign worker job offer stream. Both the things are good with you, but already the NOC code is under the category based express entry or healthcare. Express entry is the fastest way to get the PR. I tell this every time. People say that no, the score is high. You don't need to go 500. Last year, healthcare draw was around 463. This year, it went to 510 because there is only 500 invitation. It will come down, but try to improve your score. If you don't do anything for your own profile to increase the CRS, your work permit will expire one day. So now you need to think proactively, think out of the box, and get your PR.
Plan ahead.
Always. That's the way to live in Canada and get a PR.
All right. We have a question from Gio who has asked, is there anything new to do from employer side after the new changes in OINP? I'm looking for OINP skill trade draw. Just need only an experience letter.
Yeah.
Right.
So again, the point is you're looking for the skill trade draw. Your employer don't have to do anything. You only need 1 year of continuous work experience. Median, which is also fine. You're just waiting for the draw, bro. But try to look into what is the last draw were. Your score need to be around that point. It can go high, it can go low. No one knows about it, but you don't need to do anything. Even then any changes come to OINP, you are looking into federal PNP this time. So it's nothing to do with anything about specific about the PNP at this point, the provincial level. You're good. Don't stress out. Don't go with the flow of the rumors. You're good.
Thumbs up if you got your answers.
Please, thumbs up. If you get your answer, put a thumbs up.
Yeah. All right. To the next question.
And do like the video. I'm saying that only there's one like till now. Guys, my team is literally like working day and night to get you all the information.
Guys,
So
it's
please.
Friday 8 p.m. I can be eating shawarma, watching a lot of movies. But still, for you guys, we're here. Come on.
Let's
One
go.
like is all that is needed. Okay. Okay, we got next question from Subhash Nair. Did I miss any questions? No. Subhash Nair. He has asked, when can we expect the OINP Master Stream EOI expression of interest draw? The last draw was in September 2024. What are the chances of this? What are the chances with a score of 57?
57 is a good score, but if you're looking into the last draw also, a very limited number. This time the whole PNP is cut down to 50% almost. So only 11,000 if I'm looking into the total PNP invitation, might be 1 or 2,000 will be allocated for the master's stream. Not a good plan to just stick on with the master's PNP, try to have a backup option. That's my recommendation.
That's good. Going to the next question, we have Jagan who has asked, hi, I applied for OINP International Student Stream with a score of 80 and my CEC score is around 480 under updated trade category 70010. PGWP expires in the August 2026. Do I have to have a good chance in OINP or do I have a good chance in trade?
Jagan.
Jagan Harihan.
Jagan. Where is that?
It's after Geo. It's before all the thumbs ups.
After Geo. Yeah. So can we expect the OINP master stream, OINP draw? The latest OINP in September. No, that's the next one. I'm looking for the next one. Can you please repeat the question? Sorry for that.
Okay, Jagan has a question. His question is...
Yeah, I got it. Applied on a OINP stream international 80 points, CEC on 480. Okay, so Jagan, the quick answer for you is you have multiple options, stick on with it. It's nothing like which is better because right now no CEC draw coming. There is no other draws are coming related to express entry. And the same thing is happening with the PNP also. 80 points in the international student is really good, stick on with it. But having an express entry profile, just add your options. But as of now, you should try to improve your CRS point if you really wanted to get a PR as soon as possible. That would be my recommendation, to look for the trade as a second option. PNP have a highest possibility for you.
Pierce Sita, love the question because this is what one of the questions I asked Vishnu about is that I'm working in a tier 5 in-demand occupation in Prince Edward Island. I wanted to know which is a safe PR pathway for tier 5 if there is any. Because my question to Vishnu yesterday was, what about PNP options for people in tier 4 and 5?
Yes, so once again, You should watch our video, which will be coming soon. So press the bell icon so that whenever we are putting that video, you should be getting it
I
first.
think we should have uploaded the video first and been like, "Guys, go watch the video." But yeah,
Yesterday night it was done, so my team is still editing that so that they can able to put it up. It will be coming soon, but that will get you most of the questions which I'm seeing in this particular live. We are explained that in very well manner. There is 2 part of the video which will get you all the answers. But again, answer to your question, tier 5. I don't personally recommend anyone to work in tier 4 and 5 because your options restricted to only one PNP stream or one pathway. What if that pathway doesn't work? So always have multiple options. Go with at least 2 to 3 options, which will make you safe. That is the way to get the PR in 2025 and 2026 also.
okay.
Irrespective of which province you are in.
Yeah. All right. Krishnanjali has a question. I'm working 1 year as an RP in Ontario Tier 4, Tier 2, under NOC 32101 category. I submitted my EOI in International Student Stream in December 16th and still waiting for the draw. Can I apply for...
Sorry. Which question?
Krishnanjali.
Where is
So you have to go up.
Oh, we are here right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We need to go a little faster. Krishnanjali is right here.
Okay, good, got it. Please, Krishanji.
All right. I'm working in I'm working 1 year as RPN Ontario Tier 2 NOC 32101 category. I submitted the EOI in International Student Stream and in December 16th and I'm still waiting for the draw. Can I apply for more than one stream for PNP or should I just wait?
Okay, so yes, you can definitely able to apply for a multiple stream in PNP, keeping the same knock code. So you can have an express entry PNP, and once again, we are giving the detailed explanation in the video.
I know. I feel like this is on a repeat mode right now.
I believe all this question was the one which you asked me yesterday. But yes, you can able to do a multiple profiles. That's totally fine.
I think I should start an occupation for mentalist. I understand your questions, guys. I asked all these questions to Vishnu yesterday. Let's go next question.
Alicia, thank you, Alicia.
I'm a great fan.
And follow. Thank you.
Fan. Okay. Vignesh Sunil has a question. Any chance for getting PR if working in the company listed by New Brunswick PNP, either critical worker or skilled labor?
So Vignesh, it all depends upon your profile, your score, and you need to look into whether last 1 year that particular score draw was there. If it is, then it's good. If not, then you have to have a plan B.
Okay.
I'm just trying to a little bit fast now.
That's good. Now that she got an idea about where you are, right? That's the.
I was not expecting these many questions.
That is the eye opener for you.
But let me tell you, the question answer which I'm getting is straightforward. But the video which will be coming will get you explanation on the almost all the question which is there. You're getting answered that in our upcoming video.
Okay. We have another question. Oh, Alicia,
Can I interrupt?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Thank you, guys. From 1 like to directly went to 14 likes. Thank you. That shows that you are really interested and we are giving something positive, good news to you. Thank you for that.
You know, when in the olden days of Facebook, they used to do one prayer, 1 like is equal to 1 prayer and all. We should
1 answer to 1 like.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go. We're going into AV's question is that I've applied for the OINP stream and I have 85 score in the healthcare draw, 489 in category based draw. Is there any chance to get that I can get in under OINP healthcare draw?
Avis, let me tell you a beautiful good news. Okay, Amen. You should be getting your PR this year, either through category based healthcare or through PNP. You are in both the categories. Your score is really good. Just stick on with it. You're good. Don't worry on anything else.
Call us when you get the PR. Okay, let us
drop
know.
A text message once you receive an invitation. We would be happy. Same like you.
What is CBD draws?
Where is that?
Alicia, who said she's a big fan of yours. She said, say something about CBD draws with the score drop. I think it's
category based draw
okay.
will be score drop 42201 470. So Alicia, 470 is, yes, it's a decent score, but it's not a great score when we are looking into the last draw around 5 on 10. Try to do good IELTS or CELPIP and boost your score around 490. This year, I'm anticipating the score will drop. But again, the score may drop around 470 also if the invitations comes more. So again, depend upon what's the mood of CIC. But trust me, the recent changes, what I'm noticing, Canadian government started to understand the value of foreign nationals.
Yeah.
So now they are giving that exception that, okay, you work and everything. We had made a detailed video on that also, the temporary policy, which recently came out. Stick on, subscribe our channel so that you will get the right information so that you can understand its positive news are slowly coming out.
Okay, next question. Ivarajet has asked, when can we expect Masters PNP draw? Please answer.
Yeah, Ivar, we just answered twice about the same thing that it should be coming soon, definitely one draw. But don't keep too much of hope because there will be very less number of seats allocated for this particular stream as the whole OINP is around only 11,000 applications, giving only 11,000 applications. So that means if master stream is there, it's out of one of the 8 different stream in Ontario, very less chances to get the draw picked up first of all, or even if it happen, very less number of invitation will be reloaded. So have a plan B, plan C. Good for you.
Okay, let's go. Hannah has asked, what's your opinion about early childhood educators?
Hannah, beautiful profession. You have multiple ways to get the PR. If you came after degree, then definitely try to boost your IELTS or CELPIP or PT so that your CRS point will go high. If you came after 12th, try to convince your employer to support international student job offer stream or foreign worker job offer stream. But in any of the way, the profession is really good. Wherever you go across Canada, you have a high possibility to get a PR. Good. Got an answer?
Okay.
Adarsh.
It's not a PNP question. That's okay. Okay, we can ask. He has asked about PNP. So, hey, I'm working as a building maintenance technician under NOC 73201 right now. My CRS is at 440, but PNP always call a score. PNP always call a score range, right? Am I within the right range, score range, or should I reduce or increase my score? Why
As
would
per the
someone
last year-
reduce the score?
No, we also do that.
We reduce the score?
Yes.
Oh, I
because
never
again,
knew about that.
You should not talk about that.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Yeah. So others, yes, you're right. Last year, all the skill trade draws was happened around 400 to 435. So if you're sitting around 440 points, if it was last year, you could have missed all the draws. Better to decrease your score, but once again, no one knows that. This year, all the draws was very high. What if you decrease your score to 430 and suddenly the score come on 440 to 450?
431.
431. Done, bro. Done.
Poile.
So again, anything can happen. Otherwise, once again, it's not something which is genuine or legal. People create multiple profile, which is not recommended. But again, you're taking risk here and there. Better to talk to any immigration firm or any licensed immigration consultant lawyer to rule out your option so that you can understand, okay, what are the options you have and you can plan as per that.
I think we can skip Ausepachin's question because
Yes.
we have said about the food industry. Guys,
Ausepachin, I believe you have watched the video first from the start. You got the answer on that. But again, if not, the full video is coming up. That is also explaining the same, explaining the answer for the same question. I'm getting thought blocks.
Okay. Ivarajet again on a follow-up master's degree in Canada here, 4 years experience in India and CELPIP 8. So CLB 8 CELPIP recently knocked job less than 1 year experience. What are your suggestions?
So I would just do your IELTS, try to get CLB 9. If you have CLB 9, without even your Canadian work experience, you should be sitting around 470 or 480 range if your age is less than 30. More than 30, once again, do CLB 9 and try to get 1 year of Canadian work experience, irrespective of any sector, tier 0, 1, 2, 3. Your score would be sitting around 520 plus point. Easy way to get a PR. And again, if your previous experience, something comes under the human capital other, you may even get an invitation while completing your CEC draw. So once again, depending upon your profile, there are possibilities. All the best. You're good.
We have this question answered by Kulvinder, but we do have a lot of follow-up questions about healthcare stream. So I just want to ask it, Vishnu. I will go by one so that all of them stay related. Kulvinder Kaur has asked, "Hi, I want to know that can a work permit holder of 6 months with PSW course, is he or she study logistics or supply chain management course in Canada?" So basically, you want to know PSW.
Anyone can do the PSW course. Let me tell you the reality that as per the immigration IRPA, to work as a PSW, you don't even need a certification. It's a requirement by the employer. So you can look into if you need it, not. But yeah, anyone can study PSW, anyone can work as a PSW even without license in Ontario. And that is coming from a RN, registered nurse, because I worked, I understand immigration, and that's why I'm telling you, people can work without a license.
All right, Ivor Ejit said thank you. And Shahan Shah. Shahan Shah is asked a question that's a follow up to the PS, I think, to healthcare. Is like, I'm working in Marathon, Ontario, Thunder Bay District as a dental assistant. Is there any chance to get under the PNP or any other PR program?
Oh, definitely. Dental assistants are beautiful. You are already in the category base 6% draw. Look into if your employer is supportive for RCIP or like a PNP. Just open the whole new prospects. All the best. You're good. Don't change the province by listening to the rumors. You're good.
Okay, I think she said her score is her knock code is 33100.
33100. Which is
the last. Come on, go to the last.
yeah, 33. Shenshaw. 33. Yeah, so it's a dental assistant basically. Yeah, that's good. Again, don't change the job. Try to boost your CRS point. Try to be on like 480, 490 above. Category base 6% draw will get an invitation.
AVs has said hi, 85 is in OINP and working in healthcare, and category base is 489. Any chance?
Beautiful.
33102 is the knock code.
33102. Beautiful. Don't even do anything. Just stick on it. If you want to do something, improve your English. Try to get the maximum CRS. Just make it more safe.
Chetan Singh has asked 462 healthcare, 32103 respiratory therapist. Any chance?
Bro, now you're getting into something which is very interesting knock codes. Not whenever you're looking into a knock code which is not that usual, you are looking into the highest possibility to get under, if it fall under the PNP or a category based express draw. But some of the knock code, if it is not under the category based express draw, then you should ask your employer if they are ready to support you for the PNP. Create an international student job offer stream or foreign worker job offer stream. That's the way to get the PR.
Okay, Prabhat Gautam has a good question. With lots of backlogs left and 50% decrease in PNP quotas for 2025, do you think Ontario gonna follow the same path as BC PNP? PR from general category of BC PNP is almost removed. What about OINP?
Oh, definitely. This is something is very common, and what you have seen in a recent update also, that OINP is gonna trigger more about the priority sectors. So yes, the general food sectors, service industry. This is a basically common notion in upcoming immigration, that you should not be looking into the general category knock code, that like something like a food industry or service industry. International students should focus on the priority sectors. Because once again, if you work for Canada, Canada will get you the PR. If you work for yourself, unfortunately, no one can get you anything. Yeah, I think you get the point.
All right. Okay, let's go one by one. Karan has a question. Can you please explain the NOC 72401, as I'm working trucking companies, a repair shop, and my employer is ready to help me with the NOC duties as it does not have any license.
Bro, I don't want to tell anything online here. Please contact our office. I may need to talk to you to explain the possibilities. Again, you have a good employer, that's a positive thing, but at the same time, your employer should not be doing the changes randomly. And this is one of the things what the new update saying, that they will be doing interview, they will be doing the in-person appointment, just to have the transparency that it's not just some employer who is taking money and doing it, or some employer because they love you, they are trying to help you out. So once again, better to talk to any immigration firm or contact our office. We can have a direct discussion on this. That is safer for you.
Steffi has a good question. Will working full-time experience gained as a residential support worker be considered as experience gained in other provinces for similar jobs such as PSW? And what is CCA?
Caregiver.
Caregiver. Okay.
Community CCA. Yeah, community caregiver. Care assistant.
Care assistant.
Yeah, so in the Nova Scotia, it's not PSW, it's CCA.
Okay.
So in Ontario, we are called as PSW, there it's called as CCA.
So her question is residential support worker, can it be considered as the same experience?
So what's her name?
Steffi.
Steffi. So hi Steffi. It doesn't matter. that what your employer is calling you, it all depends upon your duties. So if you are falling under 33102 in Ontario, you move to a CCA, you move to other province, remain the same if duties are same. So that's an answer for your question. I hope you got it.
Avis said, thank you, Vishnu, with a lot of hearts. Okay, next question we have.
Evis,
We have next question going to.
where is that? What the working understand?
Okay, I am Williams Joju has asked, hey Vishnu, I'm working as a licensed optician waiting for OINP healthcare draw, and my work permit will expire in October 2026. Is there any chance? And my score is around 478.
478, but no, if it's in the PNP, then it should be different points.
I think
What's a question?
Williams is gonna be after
Williams,
this.
yeah. So it is a OINP draw healthcare. So now the point is, if you're looking for the OINP, 474 is not that good score. If you're looking through a category base, then definitely you have to improve your CRS point. And if you're looking into PNP like an international student or a foreign worker, you need to get your employer support, and then you need to create your PNP non-express entry base has a better possibility rather than going with 474 draw in 2025. You really need higher around 490s, 500 point for any sort of express entry base. That's a safer ground to play on.
Anurag Dia has a question.
Let's-
I completed my diploma in millwright technician and I'm in Sudbury. What if I find a job in the Prince Edward Island?
Definitely it's a good one because there's less competition, less application, but in Prince Edward, we have explained that in a detailed video which will be coming up, that it's a very small island, very less population. That means less application. Close any time, will reopen next year. But if your work permit is about to expire, don't just rely on that, because if it go under lower knock code, basically you are not remaining with any other further option. And you might have seen what is recently happening in Prince Edward Island, a lot of strikes, international students' work permits are about to expire. You need to think twice before you're moving.
I know, like right now, when you said about stop, one thing that reminded me is, guys, I think it's time that we stop our comments also, because it keeps coming and we're not reaching anywhere. Okay.
Okay, so guys, we are just stopping the comment now.
With Avis, who says I always
We need to
look
tell
for.
that. We need to tell that to stopping the comment.
Oh, we're gonna put a stop comment, guys. So
Yeah,
that's gonna
so
be the last
that's for
comment.
today. Like it's now 8:30. We will stop now. We will be just answering those questions which you already received.
All right, Avis says I always look for your videos. You give great positivity.
Thank you. That's something which we can do. So trying our best.
All right. Abdul Jabbar has a question. My OINP is in dip stage international student stream.
International.
I think it's OINP if I'm not wrong.
Okay, now OINP international stream
And my work permit is expiring. And will I get an approval if I'm in visitor record?
Hello, Abdul. Assalamu alaikum. One thing about the OINP stream is that if it is under the job offer stream, even on visitor record, you can be eligible if your employer is supportive, possible, but still, I need to look into the profile to guide you better because it depends upon the various eligibility criteria. So yes, it is possible, but with some conditions applied to it. I hope you got the answer. But again, you can also go to the OINP website to check it, whether on visitor record, look into the status. In Canada status, there is a remark where it will say that if you can able to apply during the visitor record or not. Otherwise, contact us. We will have a brief chat about this.
We're gonna have a brief chat. And next question we're gonna go into is Steffi? No. We have Avis who's asked I'm an ONP international team. We're 85. We spoke about it. Okay. Next is gonna be for. Okay, I'm just skipping out all the other questions so that we have time. So food service supervisor for Pavan, you can just tell by the time I can just say.
Which one?
Food service supervisor.
So for the PNPs, it's my thumb rule.
In New Brunswick.
So it's a thumb rule for any sort of a food service industry or a service industry. I'm not recommending any of my students to go and work there. Already you are working there, then it's good. But it all now depends upon whether you will get a PNP. No one knows. I know students who submitted their expression of interest in last year, 2024, and they are still waiting for the PNP because Nova Scotia, what they are doing is they are collecting all the invitation and they are only giving the expression of interest to the trades which they needed. So it's a new thing which is coming up. So once again, not recommended to stick with the food industry, but yes, if you don't have any other options, stick there. Try to look out for other options too in the meantime.
We have George Thomas who says, according to the recent OINP update, are they focusing on only job offer stream or express entry stream?
So again, these two are the two different things. Job offer stream is something which is based upon the OINP provincial nomination, and we are talking about the express entry, it's a federal government. Federal government express entry has way more better, higher possibility to get it because again, there's a lot number of applications there. PNP has very less this time. 11,000 is nothing basically, but still it is there. So it's good, but don't just rely on the PNPs. Have multiple options is the current trend with 2025 immigration pathways.
Anu Raja who has asked, what's the chance for people working as truck driver in Thunder Bay, Ontario?
Anuraj, stick on with the job. It's really a good job. This year, the category-based express entry will rule out the whole transportation. But trust me, stick on with your job. Next year, you will see some surprise. Because now, what I'm noticing is, literally, immigration is playing with the mind. You think that, okay, now this is good. Everyone jump into that. And suddenly, they change next year.
Yeah.
Right now, everyone is went to work as a cook. Next year, if they take out the cook from the category base, think about what the people are going to do. Truck is really good because trucking is the backbone of Canada. So definitely you are in a good, I know you're already in Thunder Bay, so Rural Community Pilot Program is also there. Look into those options to get the PR.
At the right time, yeah, that come. Okay, we have another question from.
If you got the answer, please give a thumbs up and please don't forget to like and subscribe our channel because lot many videos will be coming up related to recent updates, and press the bell icon if you really wanted to get the notification first. And if you think that we are doing good and the information is genuine, knowledgeable, and breaking the rumors, do share with your friends so that you can spread that positive vibes which is required by the international community at this point because everyone, there is a rumors. So stay away from them.
We have George Thomas who has asked, as ONP mentioned, as they're focusing on priority labor market shortage, the NOCs, they're going to focus based on the NOCs, they're going to focus based on federal category NOCs. I think it's trying to tell.
Okay, George, it's nothing specified at this point. They have an update which may get imposed down the road. So once again, by looking into the recent update, we don't come to a judgment or a conclusion at this point. Anything can change. Once we have an update, definitely we are going to put a detailed video on that. But related to the recent update, we have made a brief video which will be coming up in next 1 week. Keep an eye on our social media page. You will see that notification coming very soon. But
And
please be positive, stay away from rumors.
Anu has a follow-up now that you said about truck drivers. They said truck driver is not a priority sector in Thunder Bay RCIP.
This time, that's what I'm saying. This time the trucking is literally ruled out from everything, but it will come back. So don't just go into one thing that you're just looking into for this year. Look into what are the other possibilities you have. You need to rule out the option while you complete your 1 year of experience. So if this year is not there, but by the time you complete your 1 year, if it come back next year, then you are the first person who will be receiving the RCIP category-based express and other streams. So please talk to an immigration firm so that you know what options you have for this year and next year, and you can able to plan your PR.
Ramesh Karki, we want to answer your question, but we're not sure if we can. Question is, I'm working in a building with tier 4, but employer agreed to give me reference letter of tier 3. Responsibilities.
Don't put that comment, please. So once again, like I said, immigration trying to crack down this kind of thing. Please do not put this kind of thing on social media or even promote. Your employer wants you. You are a very good employee. It's a good thing. But at the same time, some people are doing this by taking money. And that is something, a black market going on. That's why the LMI is now taken out. All the negative things which is happening, that is influencing some good people also.
And right now, I think there's a whole lot of checking happening.
Oh yeah.
A lot of PFL letters being given out.
Yeah.
They're
And
not
PNP
satisfied.
now, if they do an interview with an employer, do you think your employer will go and attend the interview in Toronto? Or if the OINP directly show up at your workplace? So please avoid any kind of illegal things. try to stick on with your job. And yeah, if you have your good employer who is wanted to support you, definitely that is possible. Take a legal guidance for that, but don't put that on social media, please, and thank you.
All right. Adarsh has a question, Vishnu. We'll just answer his as well. Bro, I came in Canada after 12th. I just joined as maintenance technician job knock code of 73201, and my score right now is around 360. And I have 1.5 years of 1.5 years of work permit left. Should I wait for PNP?
Okay, now the point is you're on 360. Anyway, the 360 is not a good score. So others, you should improve your IELTS. If you get CLB 9, you're sitting around 425 with 1 year of experience, 450 with 2 years of experience. So if you get CLB 9, then it is a good option. Otherwise, you should look for the non-express entry based PNP to get the PR in 2025 or 2026. Adarsh, you got the answer?
I think we should wrap it up now because questions are still coming in. Guys, if your questions was not answered and if you want Vishnu to give you a response to it, take your time to put your question in the comments below. Vishnu or the team will give you an answer to that. We will get back to you guys, but due to time restrictions, we have to wrap up today's live.
Okay, so
It's 8:34.
34. I have submissions to do and I have to travel. So there are a lot of things going on. So guys, so today's live, we are just stopping today. Sorry for this, but next time, please do super chat
Yep.
so that we can prioritize those individuals who really wanted to get an answer.
Oh yeah.
That would be the thing. So next time we will do super chat so that your question will come in front. But as of today, 8:30, my team really need a break. I
It's a
believe
weekend, guys.
everyone is sleepy now.
Yeah.
So we will be coming back, but extremely sorry if your question is not answered. Save that question. Once we upload this video, put that below so that we will get back to you with a proper answer to it. Definitely, we will be doing more lives next week too. Join there. We will give you the priority there.
We do come live almost every week right
Every
now.
week.
We're trying to be consistent for you guys so that you don't have to always book a consultation or always try to like reach out. Like we want to give that one-on-one experience of what most of the people have during consultation. So
Consultation, I will have more information.
more room, more time, no time
No time limits.
limitations.
So that's something where I would love to go into
Yeah.
because, like I said, when I start giving an answer, I don't get satisfaction until I reach to that level. Okay, the client saying that yeah, I got everything.
Yeah, if you, like you guys don't see, there's a person right behind saying go like time or time because Vishnu goes into the consultation mode all of a sudden. But yeah, thank you so much guys for staying along. I know we had a constant at least like 40-50 people staying online and being there for the whole live. Thank you guys. Every minute things, even if you guys don't notice, it matters for us because we love your support. We love the interactions, the questions, and we want to honor it. We do our best to involve you guys in everything. And thank you so much for staying along. Make sure you put your questions. If you forgot something, guys, put it in the comments. We will get back to you.
Definitely. So again, social media like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, copy your question, put it there. You will definitely get an answer. For now, Friday 8:30, my team literally sleeping there. They didn't had a sleep yesterday night because we were in Niagara. Today we are back in Waterloo. So see you guys. Take care. And next time when we have live, there will be a surprise.
Ooh.
Let's see that. Let's disclose the surprise later on.
We have a lot of things. I mean, a lot of videos, everything lined up for you guys. So make sure you stay tuned. It's going to be amazing. All right. Till next time, you guys have a great time. Enjoy. All the best in your immigration journey.
Thank you.
And
Thanks
we
a lot.
hope
Take care.
there'll be crazy, amazing number of draws coming up.
Hoping.
Month.
I really wish that
Next
everyone, the
month.
Can family, should be getting the invitation this
Yeah.
year. But again, there is always ways to get the PR. You need to look into your profile, not just look into the trend. Look into your profile. There is always ways there. Okay,
Signing off from
Vishnu,
Evan. You guys have a great day.
take care.
Bye bye.